The story of Africa. Africa is a vast and diverse continent with a rich cultural, political, and economic history. It is the birthplace of humanity, with archaeological evidence of the earliest humans discovered here. Over centuries, Africa has been home to powerful kingdoms, dynamic trade routes, and centers of learning. Despite colonization, exploitation, and economic challenges, Africa continues to grow, developing vibrant economies, resilient people, and emerging global leadership. Top 10 things to know about Africa. 1. Diversity. Africa is home to 54 countries and over 2,000 languages, making it one of the most culturally diverse regions in the world. 2. Population growth. Africa has a rapidly growing population of over 1.4 billion people, with the youngest median age globally. 3. Natural resources. Africa has vast natural resources, including gold, diamonds, oil, and rare minerals, making it crucial to global supply chains. 4. Cultural influence. African art, music, fashion, and literature have a profound influence globally, contributing to global culture and the arts. 5. Economic growth. Africa has some of the fastest growing economies in the world, such as Nigeria, Kenya, and Ethiopia. 6. Tech innovation. Africa is seeing rapid technological advancement, particularly in fintech and mobile technology, such as M-Pesa in Kenya. 7. Tourism. Africa offers incredible tourism opportunities, from wildlife safaris to historic landmarks, attracting millions of visitors each year. 8. Environmental challenges. Africa faces environmental threats, including deforestation, desertification, and climate change, but also leads in conservation efforts. 9. Political landscape. Africa has made strides in democracy, with countries like Ghana, South Africa, and Botswana known for stable political systems. 10. Global partnerships. Africa plays a key role in global geopolitics, with partnerships with the US, China, and Europe influencing economic growth. Top 10 economic sectors and growing industries in Africa. 1. Agriculture. The backbone of many African economies, agriculture employs millions and has great potential for innovation and growth. 2. Mining. Africa is a major player in the global mining sector, with a wealth of resources including gold, diamonds, cobalt, and rare earth minerals. 3. Telecommunications and IT. Africa's digital economy is booming, with mobile technology and fintech leading the way, especially in East Africa. 4. Energy. Africa is rich in oil and gas, but renewable energy, particularly solar and wind, is emerging as a key sector for sustainable growth. 5. Tourism. Wildlife tourism, cultural heritage sites, and adventure tourism are vital for economies like South Africa, Kenya, and Tanzania. 6. Construction. With growing urbanization, construction is booming, especially in infrastructure projects like roads, bridges, and housing. 7. Manufacturing. Countries like Ethiopia and Nigeria are seeing growth in manufacturing, particularly in textiles and food processing. 8. Finance and fintech. Africa has become a global leader in mobile banking and fintech, with solutions like M-Pesa revolutionizing access to finance. 9. Healthcare. Healthcare is a growing sector, with both public and private investments aimed at improving access and quality of care. 10. Education. Online education and edtech startups are gaining traction, aiming to provide affordable and accessible education to the masses. Top world-class leaders in Africa. 1. Nelson Mandela, South Africa, anti-apartheid revolutionary and former president, symbolizing justice and reconciliation. 2. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Liberia, Africa's first female head of state and Nobel Peace Prize laureate. 3. Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana, leading figure in Africa's decolonization and a founder of Pan-Africanism. 4. Paul Kagame, Rwanda, transformed Rwanda post-genocide, focusing on economic growth and technology. 5. Patrice Lumumba, a key figure in the fight for independence from colonial rule. 6. Haile Selassie, Ethiopia, a leader in the Pan-African movement and former emperor of Ethiopia. 7. Wangari Maathai, Kenya, environmentalist and Nobel Peace Prize winner for her work on sustainable development. 8. Desmond Tutu, South Africa, archbishop and anti-apartheid leader known for his human rights activism. 9. John Magufuli, Tanzania, known for economic reforms and anti-corruption efforts in Tanzania. 10. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Nigeria, first African and female Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO. Significance of Africa. Africa holds immense significance on the global stage due to its resources, human potential, cultural heritage, and strategic geopolitical position. Its young population represents the future workforce of the world, while its natural resources are vital to industries like tech, agriculture, and energy. Africa also has rich biodiversity, with the largest savannas, rainforests, and wildlife reserves. Top 10 challenges facing Africa. 1. Poverty and inequality. Despite economic growth, large populations still live in poverty. 2. Corruption. Political corruption continues to undermine governance and development efforts. 3. Unemployment. High youth unemployment poses a significant social and economic challenge. 4. Education access. In many areas, access to quality education remains limited. 5. Healthcare systems. Many countries struggle with underfunded and underdeveloped healthcare systems. 6. Climate change. Africa is one of the most vulnerable regions to the impacts of climate change, including droughts and floods. 7. Conflict and political instability. Some regions, like the Sahel and Horn of Africa, still face conflicts and insurgencies. 8. Infrastructure development. Despite improvements, gaps in infrastructure continue to hinder economic growth. 9. Food security. Drought, conflict, and poor agricultural practices contribute to food insecurity in many regions. 10. Debt burden. Many African countries are struggling with rising levels of debt. What the world can learn from Africa. 1. Resilience. Africa has overcome significant historical challenges, demonstrating remarkable resilience and adaptability. 2. Community spirit. African cultures prioritize community support and collective welfare, offering lessons in social cohesion. 3. Innovation. From mobile banking to healthcare, African nations are finding innovative solutions to unique challenges. 4. Environmental conservation. Africa is home to some of the world's most successful conservation efforts, protecting wildlife and ecosystems. 5. Youth potential. Africa's young population represents the future of innovation, workforce, and leadership globally. Inspiring facts about Africa. 1. Africa is the cradle of humanity, with some of the earliest known human remains found in East Africa. 2. M-Pesa, launched in Kenya, revolutionized mobile money and financial inclusion worldwide. 3. Africa is home to Victoria Falls, one of the largest waterfalls in the world. 4. The Great Green Wall Initiative aims to combat desertification by planting trees across Africa's Sahel region. 5. Africa's cultural diversity is celebrated through its vibrant festivals, languages, and traditions. Top 10 places to visit in Africa. 1. Victoria Falls, Zambia, Zimbabwe, one of the largest and most stunning waterfalls in the world. 2. Table Mountain, South Africa, an iconic flat-topped mountain offering panoramic views of Cape Town. 3. Serengeti National Park, Tanzania, famous for the great migration of wildebeest and other wildlife. 4. Pyramids of Giza, Egypt, ancient wonders of the world and a symbol of Egypt's rich history. 5. Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, the highest peak in Africa and a popular destination for climbers. 6. Sossusvlei, Namibia, a salt and clay pan surrounded by towering red sand dunes. 7. The Sahara Desert, multiple countries, the world's largest hot desert, offering unique landscapes and experiences. 8. Bazaruto Archipelago, Mozambique, a stunning tropical paradise with white sandy beaches and clear waters. 9. Cape Winelands, South Africa, beautiful vineyards and wine estates in the Western Cape. 10. Lalibela, Ethiopia, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its rock-hewn churches from the 12th century. Africa's legacy and future are rich with possibility, challenges, and inspiration, offering the world lessons in perseverance, innovation, and sustainability.